Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hooklines. I'm your host, Link, your co-host, Papyrus, and the resident fisherman, Timtim.
Hello.
Today, as you can notice, we are not on the actual ship we record everything on, the Hook. Because today's it's a bit of a special occasion, isn't it, Papyrus?
Yes, the Balreskan government got a little bit too silly, one might say.
Yeah, that's the other reason why we're not in uniform. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
A few days back, the government decided that the best course of action for the Navy would be to become an Anyolan vassal. This would allow us to not have to fight a two-front war, while guaranteeing us islands surrounding the Grand Isles, and basically just offering us protection from Anyola.
Yes. It's quite the awful decision, according to some.
A lot of controversy in the Navy. There was even a small coup that was almost staged, but ended up getting cancelled due to numerous reasons.
Yeah, there was a planned coup to actually happen due to this whole ordeal, but they just got killed, all of them, and according to some reports, the leader now is hiding in some poor island called Salem. With those very, 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 very sad news out of the way, the reason why we are covering this in such a fashion is because we are based in Nova Balreskan, as you might have noticed by this point. So, we need to address the issue on what would happen to our regular programming and us as a company now that we are under the rule of, essentially, the big guy up top, in Yola. Do we even know the name of the emperor, do we? We don't.
We do not.
Yeah, that's the level of treachery we're dealing with. Anyhow, regardless if our master is Inyola, Vedantine, Pushovia, Björkland, Whitecrest, Nassau, Hallen, whatever. Here at the Hooklines Broadcasting Corporation, we are journalists first and Navy members second. We are here to bring you information and not bias and propaganda. But this will not impact any of the regular programming, episodes, or specials we shall be making in the near future. We do not care if we are under the rule of Inyola, Dr. Didgeridoo, or whoever. We will bring you the naked truth, however it is. And now,
we have received a letter from the Whitecrest Vice Admiral. They were planned to show up for the show, but something came up and they couldn't make it. You have the letter, right?
Oh, yes, the letter. Let me pull it out. Give me a quick second to read it. Dear Link, normally I would start a letter with how you and others are in Nova Balreskan, but the situation looks dire. With the cowardly betrayal of Chancellor Dr. Didgeridoo and Admiral Alekad becoming defectors to the Inyolan side within the same moments those tyrants blockaded our capital Whitecrest. I cannot express how disappointed I am towards the path once one of our prosperous allies, Nova, is going into. I'm assuming the reason of this was an attempt by the Chancellor and Admiral to get a last grip of control on the nation and glorify themselves before they retire. But we both know that's not happening. I also heard conspiracies of several coup attempts, as we have mentioned before. But, personally, I do not know much about them. I don't know if I will be able to answer you later on. If you send me an answer, hence the King's fleet will engage with the Inyolan fleet blockading the port of Whitecrest with the support of our Bricklander allies. I wish you my very best, and hopefully the nation of Nova Balreskan manages to get out of this chaotic phase without bloodshed and become the ally we once trusted again. Farewell, Vice Admiral Little Noob, Whitecrest Navy.
So, That letter accurately displays a lot of people's feelings about this vassalization. However, there are numerous people, especially in Nova Balreskan HICOM and Officer Corps, that believe it was a good change. It is a very solid way to secure our future without us getting annexed, and just it gives us a strong ally.
Pretty much. Yes, because here at we will not be giving our opinions whatsoever on what the matter is. According to some, it's a horrible deal. According to others, it's perfect. We leave you the choice to decide on what it is to you. We will only bring you the information we have as of the moment. Also, after the recent vassalization, we have turned on our allies as well. Nova at the moment is at war with Whitecrest and pretty much everyone else who we were in war with before. Also now Björkland, which is a lovely thing, don't you think? The past, remind me, Papyrus, a few days back we invaded Kananiski, right?
Yep. Wednesday, no, not Wednesday, I'm lying. Yes, it was Wednesday, never mind, I'm not lying. The 2nd and 3rd Nova Balreskan fleet invaded Kananirski. Unfortunately, they were pushed back, but they do still remain a blockade. The same day, the 1st fleet of Whitecrest was defeated near Harrisburg. A few days after, Nova Balreskan was able to attack on Mallorca. We weren't able to successfully take control, but we also still have our 1st fleet maintaining a blockade there. And good news for Whitecrestians, the Inyolan blockade has been broken by the Whitecrestian fleet.
Yes, that happened yesterday. That's also we got the letter by the Vice Admiral.
So yeah, things are looking good for Whitecrest from that massive pushback against Inyola.
Yes, they, unlike us, they have actually managed to come out of the horrible situation. Regardless, it seems that for Nova, their independence is not totally lost after being puppeted by the Empire.
Unlike what a lot of people believe, we haven't lost complete autonomy. We simply lost our elections and political autonomy. But we still maintain the power to do just about everything else a normal country would be able to.
Pretty much. To me, I'll be going a bit of a tangent here. Seems like a bit of poetic justice, I would say, as many of you don't remember, 10 years ago, this very island was ruled by the Valentine sovereignty, if I might remind you. The puppet of Pershovia. And 10 years later, we're in the exact same position. Don't you love that? Well, I think that does it for today's programming and topic at hand. For our next week, the Topsail Fest episode will be aired, along with possibly, if enough people manage to join in before we actually get to recording the episode, the first topsail race, which we'll be giving more info on the coming days as to that.
Yes. If you are interested, any one of us 3 asking to join, if you can get a crew of 6, that is preferable. The more people we can get, the better. The more fun the race event will be. You're about to feel the wrath of my mini. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, whoever joins needs to have remember what ship they need? A raider, right?
Yep, raider with 6-man paddles. So.
Yes. To give you a quick idea of how the race will be, is essentially there will be different teams, and each team has to pick up cargo and drop it off at certain locations, all powered by paddles.
You will be allowed to attack the other teams by ramming them, and if you are good enough, shooting them with caplock. Your goal will be to follow the line around the Grand Isles based on the amount of people we have in the event, and whoever completes the circuit first wins.
A little notice, that event is dependent fully on the amount of people who volunteer for it. It is not a guarantee that it will be held. We might just do a regular weird episode of talking on how about a Quebec is better than a junk sale. Regardless, that does it for today. Thank you for listening in. This was Hooklines. Goodbye.
So yeah.